Hey guys, Ken97 still 171 back for an ATS video. We are going to do what we talked about in the last video and build another K200. Um, so here's the K100s, and there's the K200. There's nothing else in here we haven't driven other than the W900s, of course. So let's start with that. Customize configuration. And first off, let's see if there's anything in here that's different. So we have a flat top, the Aerodyne 2. Oh, interesting. Bigger sleeper. So a little taller roof with just probably just hollow in there. Yeah. And then that's just a stretched version of that same one. So we have a flat top, the Aerodyne. Maybe we'll do one of those so it looks different. Also, for doing, it'll have a better aero profile. That's a bigger sleeper. So let's maybe do that. So it looks a little different, and the interior will be a little different. Yeah, let's do that. And then we talked about doing, this is the way they are, 6.4. You can get bigger fuel tanks. And then we have that's interesting. It already was stretched. That's weird. We did that. And then if you go back, the tanks are bigger. Isn't that weird? Smaller tank doesn't get bigger. Do that and go back to that. And then the tank is larger. So let's see what the difference is, because the other thing we wanted to do was make these painted. They're 200, okay, so square 210 gallon. $168. So we talked about doing that and getting the bigger tanks. So what do we say, 168? 210. So that's the difference, 168 to 210. It's a pretty good, it's 40 gallons more. It's a little stretched. We decided that having multiple axles isn't going to make any difference um, over anything else. We tried that's the tri-axle, that's the twin, which we've already driven, and then the two shorts. So let's do that. I wonder if the bigger sleeper, we could do that. Make the sleeper bigger because it doesn't affect anything. Fills out the frame a bit more. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. It'll look totally different than the other one. Doesn't change the wheelbase other than we stretched it just that little bit to that from that. Um, and maybe we put a little more fuel efficient engine in it. Let's see what's available. Um, so let's see here. And all we have are the engines available for this K200 mod. So we don't have as many choices. That Cummins 444 has a good sound. to it. We've done that one before. We ran in the 720 horsepower ISX that was in our other truck. It's a little more. The C15. We've never tried this engine in this mod. That they could have different sound profiles, so that is an option too. We've done a C15 in a different truck, but not necessarily this engine with this sound profile. So we could try that. I'm kind of inclined to try the C15. Packard is an option. We've done those, or this 520 horsepower Cummins 444, just because that engine sounds really nice. But the C15 is a super popular engine too. Um, so maybe 550 horsepower Cat C15. Let's do that. It's the next most popular engine as far as price, most expensive. Decent power. Again, they're all part of the same mod. Um, the other option would be to see if there's there's an X15 fuel efficiency model, 1,800 pound-feet versus the power's about the same. Well, we can try. We can, build one, put it in Phoenix, drive it, see what it sounds like, do some things. We can worry about that. So we're looking at 500 horsepower, 1,200 to 1,400 RPM. So we got to go like a little shorter ratio. Let's see what's available. Comes with this 18 speed with a 285. It seems pretty tall. It's probably the one we had last in there. 18 speed, 285. It's going to be pretty tall ratioed. Interesting. When you pick an engine, does it pick a transmission that to go with it, or is that just the trans that comes no matter what? Doesn't have a retarder. This one does. Oh, it's a little. These are the only two ultra shifts that are 18s. They're both 308. And it's the most expensive trans. So let's try that one. It should be okay. Driver seat, color. All right. So, oh, Oh, wow. Okay, that's interesting. I don't remember those being available when I did this the last time, but maybe I downloaded that's kind of cool. Bird's eye. I downloaded a company logo pack, I think. Carrier. That's kind of neat. It's kind of cool. Purple. That's kind of neat. Of course, you can change the colors of each of these. I'm just looking at pattern really more than and then just straight colors. Anything below these, bunch of interesting metallics. Purple, blue, transport red. It's kind of close to the ones school bus yellow, raw amber, plum, green. It's called eggplant, dark indigo. It's kind of close to our regular color. Could feel orange. Interesting. Poached ivory, kind of a gray color. Scarlet, sunshine yellow, cocoa brown, black, orange, ivory. Kind of inclined to go, well, there's a Smurf blue, sky blue. Boy, they have a lot of colors. I don't remember this many colors the last time I built one. I'm kind of inclined to go with one of these skins. Purple, maybe. Kind of like the purple with white. Max and matching trailers might be interesting. Um, we're going to pick that color. Let's write down the so it's just to get the match the because I think on a flat, if maybe we do like a box trailer with this, we can make a custom trailer that's the right color. So what I'm doing here is on my phone, I'm writing down what these colors are by their by their code there. Um, so that I can, if we build a trailer that has those same colors, we'll be able to match these purples. Because like that's the base color, that's probably the metallic, and then I think that's that. I'm not totally sure. Um, no, it's not. It's the reflectiveness. See, and that'll put it back the way it was. Yeah. So that is probably again, it's the see how that changes. So that's the whereas this is the base color like that. Fortunately, when you select away, you get back the color you had. So um, that way, if I write down those three color combos, base color, whatever the hell these are stand for, it doesn't tell you when you put your mouse over it. That's cool. Purple. We don't have any purple trucks, I don't think. Um, all right. So now let's see what we can do with customizations. We had that one bumper before, which I kind of liked. Bumper paint. It's just like that. But I think we had the one with the paint with the square headlights. I think we ended up liking that. They make that one with round, but they don't have a painted version of that. And these bull bars, I don't think have any. There's no place to mount lights, so that doesn't really gain you anything. So let's do that. I do wish they would hide the dots that are actually like over there. You almost got to do it from the side. Okay, that doesn't look better. It's just like chrome trim around the lights. Grill. I don't really see a difference between those two. Other than that, maybe the lattice is inside is a different color. You can't really tell it. I don't know. So you have no bars, 10 bars, 8, or no bars, which let's do 8, or 6. Let's do 6. Just want to distinguish it from the other truck. That's the front rims, paint or chrome, so you can make them. Oh, that's that. Actually, I like that better. Painted. I didn't know that's what that was. Yeah, that looks better. Painted. Okay. That'll be number plate, standard plate. There's a bunch of different. Oh, teleplast device. Let's do 3 over there. I don't think it even shows up, so I don't know. There's no headlight options. Um, we will do that on the inside. So we already did it. We already did that. Um, Wheels. We have these K200s, but let's see if there's anything. This might look good with those shadow, the shadow wheels, black, possibly. Chrome centers, tire. Oh, that's interesting. They were taller. Different height tire. Okay, we'll just leave it like that then. You can't paint them or anything, which is kind of unfortunate. But um, let's see here. Shadow should be available, and we noticed before wide only makes them wider. It doesn't actually change anything. Doesn't make you don't get super singles. So and then we get these over the top, pretty good looking. Oh, lights on the side, red, orange. Let's do orange. No. Yeah, let's do orange. It's a can inside the car, inside the truck. Um, oh, it's those black. No sense. Why would you want that to be? There's a bunch of options for different exhaust. Like we had the dual in the other one, we had duals. So something's we're missing. Maybe because oh, maybe it's here. Smokestack. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you can put smoke out of it. Spoiler, or like that. Oh, thank you. Guess it's cabin lights inside. Roof sleeper lights. 9, 7, 5. Let's do 9. Interior light, light blue. Although we actually have not liked that in the past, so that may be not a great choice. Horns. Really interesting that there's no option for exhaust stack changes. Maybe it's not an option with the extended sleeper, which is fine. Probably doesn't make any difference in actual, operability of the vehicle. Um, Windshield stuff. Oh, it's shit on the inside. Antennas. 2. Let's put them. The visor paint is already on there. Too low. Generally find that works the best. Let's go inside real quick. Main mirrors. This is where we change things before. Um, there's those EU2, which is what we're running, but we had them painted EU2. That's the square ones we've been running. Steering wheel, don't really care. Gauges, it's just a trim. So I picked one like not pink. It was just darker. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe black, you know. Um, Panel. I think this is the color of the panel. Yeah, it is. Generally prefer darker. Pretty cool though that there's so many different ones. Yeah, let's just do that. Makes it easier to read the gauges is the reason I do that. This shit's all with cup holders and shit. Stone guard. windshield crap, hanging items. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Oh, it's like colorized or smoked. Yeah, it's okay. Already got the sun visor. We already got the mirrors. So we have Telepass 3, which you can put your co-driver's name in there. Standard plate that you can customize. I don't see the Telepass there, but I'll put it there in case it matters. Everything else is the same. Oh, that's interesting. The sleeper is different. You do different things in the cabinet, pillow, shit you can put on the shelf. This would be like the guitar, fishing bag, like stuff, you know. Okay. Got a feeling we're missing some things. I just wish that it would hide like what's available, what you can touch, what you can change. Like pretty sure there was on the other truck there was a thing here you could put in there to change, and there isn't in this particular case. Spoiler, smoke or not smoke. Well, smoke doesn't. I mean, all it does is eat up CPU time. Cabin lights. Oh, we already did those. That's these. Oh, that says roof sleeper lights. I feel like we're missing something. Maybe we're not. Yeah, there was like a fill-in thing that went here in the other sleeper. I don't want to change it at this point. Oh, on the back here. Let's do rear bumper that way or that way. Let's do that. Already did that. Yeah. It's an expensive truck, isn't it? We picked orange. The rest of these are orange, so that's probably better. All right, is there anything else we need to do, guys? I don't think so. We got the engine picked. We picked the C15. We might change that. Transmission, we picked the most expensive one.